This little video is to demonstrate a really stretchy cast on which I use at the top, the cuff on top-down socks. As you can see, it gives a slightly loopy, lacy top, which is in wear, completely invisible. All you can see when it's stretched around your leg is the rib. I like this method because all you need to use is a pair of needles, no crochet hook, no provisional cast on. So you will need your pair of needles, I'm using a circular, and your working yarn. And I start this cast on with a slip knot, which I'm going to place onto the left-hand needle. This doesn't count as a stitch. We'll actually be getting rid of this in the first row. So your working yarn goes underneath both the needles, which are crossed, so that the left-hand needle is on top, the right-hand needle is underneath, and the working yarn is underneath both of them. You then go around anti-clockwise, the top needle, the left-hand needle, and then all the way around anti-clockwise, the right-hand needle, which is underneath. And then you pull that through and swing it round and just transfer that stitch onto the left-hand needle. So now you can see we've got the slip knot, which doesn't count, and that manoeuvre has added 2 stitches. So every time you do this, you're going to cast on a pair of stitches. So we'll do it again. Working yarn is underneath both the needles, which are crossed. We're going to go anti-clockwise around the top or the left-hand needle tip, and then we're going to continue and go anti-clockwise around the bottom or right-hand needle tip, bring that yarn back through, swing the needle around and pop the needle through there, so you've got 2 more stitches. We're going to do it one more time. Around there, through and onto the needle. You will see that these little loops here are the same as the loops I showed you on the sock, but much bigger because I'm using double knit yarn and 4mm needles. When I then start my sock, what I do is I cast these onto a double pointed needle using 2 double pointed needles, and then I just turn and knit this whole row, and when I get to the slip knot at the end of that row, I just pull it out and get rid of it, because you will have then knitted this stitch, so you will have secured the end of the line. At that point then I add all the stitches to my whole set of double pointed needles, join up to knitting the round, and off you go with whatever your pattern says, in this case rib. So one more go, round the top needle, round the bottom needle, through and onto there, and that's it.